TVs versus projectors. If I'm being completely honest, I don't think I've ever bought into the idea of a projector being a viable option for most people when it comes to their home entertainment needs. Number one, there's that pervasive issue around resolution. I mean, let's face it, how sharp can a beamed image be, especially in the face of technologically advanced televisions that seem to be getting better by the hour? There's also the issue around usability. With a projector, you gotta make sure everything is perfectly straight to avoid a crooked viewing experience, and more often than not, you spend more time making adjustments than actually watching something. Plus, projectors are notorious for completely neglecting sound, hence why they're often equipped with what seems to be tinny bass amps and clock radio speakers from the 80s. So believe it or not, I was pretty skeptical when the good folks over at XGIMI reached out asking if they could sponsor a video reviewing their newest 4K smart projector, the Horizon Ultra. It's the first long-throw projector to be equipped with Dolby Vision. I let them know about my doubts, but dude, they were super confident that the Horizon Ultra would change my mind, so I decided to give it a fair shot. And man, I don't think I could have been more wrong because this thing completely blew my mind. So first, let's talk about physical design, which I know can sound bizarre because traditionally all projectors have kind of looked the same and not in a good way, but the Horizon Ultra's design is truly unlike any others. Like if someone were to see this on a shelf, I doubt anyone's first assumption would be, hey, that's a projector. Most would likely think that it's some kind of modern home decor item because that's legit what it looks like. It has this retro aesthetic that reminds me a lot of the OG Apple II computer with this beige color and boxed clean lines. At first glance, it's hard to recognize this as a projector because of this beautiful fabric cover here that has the Harman Kardon logo on it. So it more looks like a really cool retro-inspired Bluetooth speaker more than anything else. But once you power on the Horizon Ultra, the fabric cover automatically retracts, revealing the lens and all the sensors, making for what has to be one of the most high-end powering on experiences ever on a projector. This sentiment is only complemented by the Horizon Ultra's controller. It's made out of metal and is light years ahead of the typical controllers used by most projector manufacturers, which really makes this look and feel like an elevated device. Plus, you get a slew of I/O in the back ranging from HDMI 2, USB, and even an Ethernet port, so you can plug in a variety of different inputs for wide-ranging functionality. It does come equipped with Android TV 11, which is fantastic as it can work out the box as a standalone device for viewing your favorite apps, much like a smart TV. So all to say, the design of the Horizon Ultra far exceeded my expectations. I'm a big fan of technology that seamlessly can blend into any room in the house, and XGIMI's intentionality here is something that needs to be recognized. But let's face it, a projector could look amazing on the outside, but doesn't really mean much if it's not going to perform well. So let's just address the biggest concern that I think are in most consumers' minds when talking projectors, and that's resolution, which I'm happy to say is one of the Horizon Ultra's greatest strengths. XGIMI uses laser LED hybrid light sources known as dual light technology to power the Horizon Ultra. Now, for a long time, projectors have been limited to using only one of these light sources, LEDs providing much better color accuracy but at the cost of brightness. Lasers, on the other hand, did much better with brightness but not doing the best when it comes to rendering colors. So with this dual light technology, the Horizon Ultra is able to achieve a 4K resolution with 2300 ISO lumens. So you're really getting the best of both worlds here, having an extremely sharp and color accurate projection while also being insanely bright to where you can use it in well-lit environments. And when I first got this up and running, I was seriously blown away at how freaking good the projection looks. It completely obliterated my expectations. I mean, seriously, look at how sharp and vibrant this footage is. I stretched it out to well over 100 inches on this screen. It's crazy that this level of quality is coming from a beamed light source. Punching in, you could see how much detail you get with the Horizon Ultra. You don't get any speckling or visible pixels on the projection, and dude, the color rendition is fantastic. It's saturated and bright without looking cartoonish or overprocessed. It truly lives up to the Dolby Vision name. And because of this dual light technology, the Horizon Ultra also performs well in well-lit environments. I took it to my living room on a bright sunny day to really stress test the brightness on this thing, and again, it surprised me at how well it stood up. Of course, it's not going to be as vibrant as what you get in a dark room, as most projectors are intended for, but the Horizon Ultra is totally usable in a room like this for casual viewing. Gaming on the Horizon Ultra is also incredibly fun. You get a pretty impressive 18 millisecond input lag when in game mode, as well as a 4K resolution at 60 Hz, which can make for an extremely engaging and immersive gaming experience if you blow this up. Now, I'm not the biggest gamer, but no doubt having this massive image at this quality makes it significantly more fun, and it's great that the Horizon Ultra could also be leveraged in this way. Which brings me to some of the more subtle features about this projector that have had a major impact in terms of usability and my overall viewing experience that you're going to want to keep in mind. Number one, I kind of mentioned this earlier, but the Horizon Ultra is equipped with two 12-watt Harman Kardon speakers that pump out exceptionally loud audio, by far the best speakers I've ever heard on any projector. This is important because you can have an extremely pleasing viewing experience with this thing without needing to connect to an external audio source. Now, if you are a home theater enthusiast, of course you can connect to your more advanced setup using any of the audio ports on the back or via Bluetooth, but the Harman Kardon speakers on their own pack a considerable punch. XGIMI has also made the Horizon Ultra pretty much dummy-proof to help you get the best viewing experience with the least amount of effort. It's equipped with a smart sensor that will automatically level, focus, and calibrate the projection regardless of what direction the projector's in. It can even detect objects in the frame and, again, automatically adjust all the settings, so you're not having to really do any adjustments yourself unless you really want to. I can't stress how value-added this smart capability is. 9 times out of 10, people avoid projectors because they can't get it perfectly level or focused. They spend way too much time with setup, and for most, the image is still crooked and they just surrender out of frustration and end up with a pretty crummy viewing experience. So the fact that the Horizon Ultra can do all the painful work on its own in a matter of seconds on the fly, it's such a game-changing feature that I feel makes the idea of having a projector in your home a lot more viable. So the Horizon Ultra is a pretty mind-blowing device, especially if you're into home theater entertainment, but let's talk turkey for a second because it's fair to make the assumption that something this good is likely going to cost a lot of money. So to get right into it, the XGIMI Horizon Ultra comes in at $1,699, which generally speaking is honestly not that bad when you think about all this thing has to offer. This is the first projector to pump out a 4K resolution that is Dolby Vision certified. A lot of the competition will throw around 4K in a deceptive way that aren't anywhere near to being even close to the standards that Dolby Vision requires. So given the Horizon Ultra's level of quality, I wouldn't have been surprised if it had a price tag closer to 2K. Plus, this really is an all-in-one package with the exceptionally built-in Harman Kardon speakers, Android TV OS, and all of XGIMI's smart features. You can start thoroughly enjoying everything the Horizon Ultra has to offer right out of the box. And really, this is one of the most easy and accommodating pieces of tech from a usability standpoint, which, again, I can't stress enough how important that is. Being able to quickly set up in a moment's notice in virtually any environment is such a major reason why this is so great. Now, if the $1,699 price tag is still too much, XGIMI just lowered their price on their Horizon Pro 4K projector, which shares very similar features to the Horizon Ultra. At the reduced price, it's probably one of the best options you can go with when it comes to overall value. All to say, my experience with the Horizon Ultra has made me do a complete 180 on projectors as a whole. I've had a few friends come over to check this out, and they've all been as mind-blown as I've been at how unbelievably good this performs. If you guys want to learn more about the XGIMI Horizon Ultra, I'll leave a link to it in the description. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the Horizon Ultra and projectors in general, and I'll see you guys in the next one.